Gyp Kitty here, and welcome back to another episode of Chusingura. Continuing right from where we left off. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a room at an inn. Oh yeah, I passed out after that. Ouch. Ah, bandages. I looked into the mirror and saw bandages on my head. There were also bruises all over my body. Ah, I look horrible. Just looking at all those honorable battle scars, I realized that the match last night was pretty intense. But I beat Yasubi. I can't believe it. A letter?
おう、この手紙を読んでるってことは意識が戻ったんだよな。昨日はすげえもんを見させてもらった。あの安兵衛に勝つなんて大したもんだ。ま、俺が勝負していればもっと早くに勝負がついてたんだけどな。とにかくつぐはのおかげで江戸の連中も今回の仇討ちは見合わせるらしい。素直に負けを認めた安兵衛の顔をつぐはにも見せたかったぜ。ざまあ見ろってんだ。つぐは、俺は早速今回のことをご城代に伝えるため江戸を立つ。その旨ご城代にも言っておいてやるからよ。追伸、つぐはが寝てる間に口吸いさせてもらったからな。
What? That woman. I can't believe she did something that foolish to me while I was sleeping. Although most of what she wrote here was incoherent, since there wasn't many kanji, I was able to get the gist of it. In any case, as promised, the retainers in Edo will postpone their revenge. That's great. I prevented the Yaka retainers from breaking apart. So now, although these wounds hurt, I can still move. I put in a lot of effort to get to Edo. Maybe I should get out of the house for a bit. That's right. I should go to Sengakuji Temple. I couldn't stay there for long last time since I was with the Chamberlain and Kazuemon, but I can go alone this time. I might be able to find something there if I check every nook and corner. Alright. Well, I did walk around Edo by myself, but the gaze of others makes me uncomfortable. I guess I was bound to attract attention, though. A guy with bandages on his head with a katana walking down the street, that's pretty scary. A few hours later. I can't find any clues at all. I took a breath when I got back to town after leaving Sengakuji Temple. I walked from corner to corner at the temple, but I couldn't find any clues at all. I also chose a fortune slip. The result was average luck. It's not bad, but it's not really good either. It was Sengakuji Temple where I had passed out in the original world. If there's nothing in Sengakuji Temple, I'm at a total loss for clues. Should I just give up on getting back to the original world? What should I do?
ちょっと、お兄さん。
Huh?
久しぶり。
That's not good. Yeah, this woman is from that one time. Grr.
おっと。坊や、そんなに慌てなくても大丈夫だよ。今日は切り合うつもりはないわ。もちろん。 そっちがどうしてもやり合いたいなら話は別だけどね。ほらほら、早いとこ刀から手を離しなって。じゃないと、私も抜かなきゃならなくなるじゃない。
She doesn't seem interested in killing me this time. I slowly released my sword.
いいかいいか。
So, what do you want from me? We aren't exactly close enough to be on chatting terms.
あら、なら世間話するほどの仲になればいいじゃない。
Don't say such nonsense. I can't get closer to someone who tried to kill the Chamberlain. Or, are you trying to get information about Akko from me?
かわいい顔してなかなか言うじゃない。
If you judge people by their looks, it will come back to bite you.
外見ね。本当なら、その包帯の傷の理由も聞きたいんだけど、今はその他のことを聞きたいんだよね。
I have nothing to tell you.
泉岳寺。
What?
ねえ、お兄さん。お兄さんが泉岳寺へ参ったのは、今日で2度目だよね。その2度とも、お兄さんは真剣な表情でみくじを引いていた。みくじを引くのが趣味なのかい？
This woman. Has she been watching me?
おや、だんまりかい？
What are you trying to say?
ねえ、お兄さんは耳にしてる？我が主である吉良上野之助の性格について。
His personality?
以前は温和な性格で笑顔を絶やさない高校屋だったご主人様が、あの松の廊下での人情事件の前から性格がガラリと変わってしまった。正確に申せば、年が明けてからすぐ表変された。
Right after the new year began.
そしてそのご主人様は元旦に将軍のそば用人である柳沢義康と荻生空井とお会いになっている。
Ogiyu Sarai?
荻生空井といえば儒学者という触れ込みだけど、様々な呪術も扱うとも言われる得体の知れぬもの。
Magic and curses. New Year's Day. It was also New Year's Day when I was transported to this era. Could there be some relation?
へえ、お兄さん。今の話を聞いて顔つきが変わったよ。やっぱり何か知ってるんだね。
Wait a minute. I don't even know Ogiyu Sarai. I don't know anything about magic either. It's just that...
ただ、いいかいお兄さん。私は赤穂の者がどう動こうが興味はない。もしあだを打つというなら好きにすればいいさ。そうなったら全力で食い止めるまでだからね。そんなことよりもご主人様がどうして性格が表変したのか、私はその真実の方が知りたいんだよ。だからお兄さん、お兄さんが知っていることがあったら話しておくれ。
What are you going to do if I tell you the truth?
さあね、知ったその時にでも考え。おっと、どうやらお話はここまでのようだ。
What? Shinroku.
じゃあお兄さん、機会があればまた遊んでおくれよ。
今の誰？
That was Shimizu Ichigaku.
清水一学。
Actually said that pretty well. I'm surprised.
吉良家の家人、二刀流の使い手。
You know her?
ご城代の命を狙った女。
That's right. Yasubi told Shinroku to do some research on Shimizu Ichigaku.
でも姿を見たのは今日が初めて。なぜ話を。
She suddenly showed up and spoke to me. Really?
上野之助の性格が変わった。
Yes. Before his personality changed, someone named Ogiyu Sorai visited him. I told Shinroku what Shimizu Ichigaku told me. About the New Year's Day and the curse. What's more, Ogiyu Sarai used a variety of magic and curses. I felt something was still mysterious behind all this. Is there a relation to my being transported to the Edo era in Ogiyu Sarai? That's what I thought. Shinroku, have you ever heard of a curse in Sengakuji Temple?
呪い。
Right, like a curse related to fortune slips or something like that?
なぜ肉地。
No reason.
そんな呪い聞いたことがない。
I see.
気になるの。
A little bit. I'm actually really interested. But if I tell others my true feelings, I have to tell everything about myself and what happened. If I could stay in Edo longer, I could do more research.
いいよ。
Huh?
私が調べてあげる。
Are you sure?
私は探索や情報収集が得意。上野之助の性格が変わったというのも気になる。それに
Also?
昨日安兵衛を止めてくれた。
Ah. What is Yasubi doing now?
江戸の同志に仇討ち中止を伝えに行ってる。
Already?
安兵衛は誠の侍。敗れた時は潔い。
I see.
すぐは
Yes?
前回安兵衛はすぐはとの勝負に勝った後、勝てたのはわずかな志の差だと申していた。
Fighting spirit?
だけど今回はすぐはの志が安兵衛を上回った。でもよかった。これで同志がバラバラにならずに済んだ。すぐはのおかげ。
Oh, you don't have to.
少し惚れた。
That's a little direct. What?
嘘。
Oh, okay. Ha.
でも調べるのは本当。
Alright then.
任せて。
Hmm? Oh my god, Shinroku is my waifu.
Huh?
Nothing. Oops. I got too excited. I'm counting on you anyway. Alright. Shinroku is a well-informed person, so she might find something about the curses that Ichigaku was talking about earlier. If I can find a way to get back to my world, I will. What will I do?
どうしたの？
It's nothing. Oh, why did you come here, by the way?
宿に行ったらすぐはがいなかったから。だから探した。とても疲れた。
I'm sorry.
お団子食べたい。
Okay, okay. I'll treat you.
ようかんも食べたい。
Okay, okay. Rice dumplings and sweet jellied red bean paste, right? Since Shunroku is really quiet, I thought she had some kind of issues with communicating. But she's pretty normal when we're talking like this. And she likes sweet desserts, just like any other girl. She's pretty cute, too. And just like that, I got to know yet another person from the Ako Ronin. After a couple more days in Edo, I returned to Yamashina. July 15th. Phew, I've been away from here for so long. I'm home!
すぐ戻ったか。
Hey, Chicara, I finally made it back.
おかえり。でも予定より遅かったな。途中で送ってきた文だと昨日には戻るはずではなかったのか？
I meant to make it back yesterday, but I got stuck in Otsu due to some heavy rain.
そうだったのか。それより不破殿から聞いたぞ。安兵衛殿と勝負して勝ったらしいな。
Oh? Haha. It was just a coincidence.
何を申すか。不破殿も自分が勝ったかのように手放しで褒めていたぞ。母上のためにすぐはが命を懸けて戦ったとな。すぐは、私からも礼を言う。
It's not that big of a deal. If we had been using real swords, I very well could have lost.
謙遜か。すぐは、今度私にもその巻き上げ技を教えてくれ。
Really?
お前ばかりに強くなられては悔しいからな。
Chicara. Okay, sure, not a problem.
む。
Oh, where is Fua, by the way?
不破殿なら母上にこたびのことを話した後、今朝上方に向かった。
Kyoto? She's busy moving about as usual.
そうだな。それより江戸と山科を一人で旅をしてどうだった？
Well, if I must say,
強いて言うなら？
it was lonely.
は？
I was by myself the whole time and didn't have anyone to talk with. I almost cried a couple of times on the way.
はあ。安兵衛殿に勝ったというのに一人旅が寂しかったなどと。まったくお前という男は強いのか弱いのかわからないな。
In any case, Chikara, do you know where the Chamberlain is by any chance?
母上か。母上なら種目町に行っている。
I see. What's so funny?
いや、母上のことなんだが、昨べまではすぐはの帰りを今か今かと待っていたのだぞ。
What?
お前は知らぬだろうが、すぐはが江戸に向かってから母上は下北町には遊びに行っていない。すぐはのことが心配で遊びどころじゃなかったんだろう。
Then why did she go tonight? She could have waited just one more day for me.
それはフワ殿のせいだ。遅い。まったくすぐはは何をやっているのじゃ。力、すぐはは昨日戻るはずじゃなかったのか。まあまあ母上、道中何か帰れぬ事情があったのではないですか。
そうですよ、ご城代。そこでお気に入りの娘でも見つけて何日か滞在してるんじゃないですかね。いや、もしかしたら遊郭の女が放っておかねえのかも。この俺でさえ最近のすぐはの男前っぷりにはよだれが出るくらいですからね。
フワ殿？
はい。
和右衛門、すぐはは女遊びのせいで帰ってこぬと申すのか。
え、
しかも帰ってきたらつまみ食いするだと。それは一体どういう意味じゃ。和右衛門、貴様そこに神戸を垂れよ。この蔵之介が直々に解釈してやるわ。お助けを。
That's a little weird. Sounds like Fuwa didn't go to Kyoto on her own accord. More like the Chamberlain drove her away. Seriously? Fuwa was silly to tell such a stupid story. But the Chamberlain was also foolish to believe it. To be honest, the first person I wanted to see and receive praise from after coming back was the Chamberlain. But she didn't wait for me, and instead went to Shimoku Town. But if I was with some girl, would it have made her that upset?
さあな。母上が帰ったら聞いてみるといいんじゃないか。
Oh, okay.
とにかくすぐはは長旅で疲れているのだ。今夜は早く休むといい。
Yeah, good idea. I'll do that. Like Chikara said, I was pretty exhausted from the trip. I went to bed without waiting for the Chamberlain. I'm not sure how much time had passed.
すぐは？おい、すぐは？
Hmm? Who is it? Leave me alone, I'm still sleeping.
すぐは？
Yes? Chamberlain.
バカ者、静かにしろ。力が起きてしまうではないか。静かにするか。
Nod, nod.
なら、よし。
Gasp for air? What on earth are you doing?
おう、すぐはが帰ってきたと力から聞いたものでな。力にはすぐはは疲れているのだから話すのは明日にせよと言われたのだが、我慢できずに起こしてしまったのじゃ。
Couldn't help yourself.
なんじゃ、不満か。だいたいすぐはが戻ってくるのは昨日だったはずじゃぞ。なのに一日も帰りが遅れるとは。一体どこで何をしておったのじゃ。
Didn't Chikara explain? I was delayed by heavy rain.
雨に降られて？山科は雨など降ってなかったぞ。
Not in Yamashina, but Otatsu. Stop acting so childish.
そんな言い訳をしても騙されん。私は風右衛門から聞いておるのだぞ。すぐはがどこぞの遊郭で女子相手に遊んでいたと。
I didn't do anything like that. Please don't believe any made-up story from Kazuemon.
いや、今はすぐはの言葉より風右衛門の言葉を信じる。
Oh, come on, Chamberlain. Were you lonely while I was gone?
何を申すか。
You were lonely while I was gone, weren't you? And you were worried too, weren't you? But look, I'm fine. I made it back safely. I also stopped Yasubi's plan from being carried out.
それは風右衛門から聞きを読んでおる。
I wanted to tell you about everything that happened in Edo. I wanted to tell you and, well...
なんじゃ?
Well, I wanted a compliment from you. But you weren't in the estate when I came back. Chicara said you went to Shimoku to play around.
なんじゃのう、すぐは。もしかして焼いているのか?
Well... I'm not handsome like those guys.
なんじゃ、やっぱりすぐはは焼いておったのか。前に訪ねた時は焼いてないと申したのにのう。
Well, you were jealous too. You're upset when you heard that I was with another woman.
バカを申せ。すぐはが遊郭などで遊ぶ勇気などないくらい、ちゃんとわかっておるわ。
Well, maybe I do.
ふぅ。
Wait, Chamberlain. The Chamberlain pressed her tiny lips against mine. What are you...
なんじゃ? 忘れたのか? 江戸に向かう前申したはずじゃぞ。安兵衛たちを無事説得させたら褒美をやると。
A reward? I didn't expect something like this as a reward.
すぐはは私などには興味ないのか?
I am.
ならいいではないか。
Of course not. Because I like you, Chamberlain. But is this okay? Is it okay to kiss me?
いいに決まっておるじゃろ。私もすぐはのことが好きじゃ。
What? What did she just say? The Chamberlain also likes me? Since when?
そうじゃな。すぐはを男として意識したのは遊郭に迎えに来た夜かもしれぬ。あの時私は周囲からの圧力で自暴自棄になりかけていた。誰も私の味方などおらぬのだと。だがそんな時でもすぐはは私の味方になってくれた。私はそのことがものすごく嬉しかったのだぞ。
Then you started to like me?
きっかけはな。じゃが今から考えてみると、あの大表情の日、皆の前で堂々と老女や巡視に反対意見を申した時に惚れていたのかもしれぬ。この男を頼れば必ずや我らを良い方向に導いてくれるとな。
I had no idea. The Chamberlain thought about me like that.
頂戴家老などと申しても頼りないものじゃな。結局は男を頼りにしなくてはならなくなったのじゃ。
No, you're not unreliable. You are our outstanding Chamberlain, and you're the woman who is most important to me.
すぐは。ならば私からの褒美受け取ってくれるな。
Jet Chamberlain? That night, another kind of relationship developed between the Chamberlain and me. Not the kind between a lord and a servant. It was an important moment for me. I truly became a living, breathing part of this era. It vitalized me even more. I want to be here with the Chamberlain forever. If history could change, I could be with her. These were the thoughts going through my head. I fell into a deep sleep as I drowned in the Chamberlain's sweet aroma. When I woke up, it was already past dawn. The Chamberlain was already out of bed. Her lingering scent from last night tickled my nose. Last night, the Chamberlain and we kissed. I still can't believe it. Good morning. The thought of seeing the Chamberlain made me feel a little embarrassed. I timidly entered the living room. Where is everyone? Chamberlain! Chicara! They're not in the garden either. Both of them? They don't seem to be anywhere in the estate. It's fine. It's still a little awkward to see her right now. I overslept a lot. Guessing from the position of the sun, it's probably about noon. This is the first time that I skipped my morning practice since I came to Yamashina. Well, I guess I'll go practice now since no one is here. Phew. What a workout. Ah. Chamberlain. Good morning.
なんじゃ稽古に行っておったのか
Yes.
おお、すぐは。なんだ、起きていたのか
Yeah, well...
今日はどうしたのだ早起きのすぐはが寝坊なんて珍しいじゃないか。さすがのすぐはも長旅の疲れには勝てなかったようだな。
But, by the way, where did that watermelon come from? Great. The Chamberlain, she's enjoying this so far too much.
ああ、これか。近所の農民からいただいたものでな。それを川で冷やしておいて、母上と一緒に取りに行っていた。すぐは、すぐに食べたいぞ。
Huh? Well, yes.
スイカ。よく冷えていて美味しいな。
Yeah, it is. We three are sitting in a row on the wooden deck, eating watermelon together. What a peaceful summer scene.
すぐは、ここの種を取ってくれ。
Sure.
すぐは、口の周りがベタベタになった。
Okay.
なんだか、今日の母上は、すぐはに甘えてばかりだな。
Really?
だって、二人の距離もいつもより近い気がするし。だって、仲良しなのだから仕方があるまい
Haha.
仲良し、ですか。仲良しというより、夫婦じゃな。
What?
夫婦力よ、聞いておくれ。今まさに母は、新妻の気分なのじゃ。
Chamberlain, don't you think it's better to maybe wait a few days to tell her about it?
そうか
Yes?
なんだ、二人して私に隠し事か？
It's not like that. I just thought that you're better off not knowing. Once I tell you about it, you'll be momentarily mad.
そんな理由なら余計に聞きたくなるであろう。母上、一体どのような話なのです？母から申すのは恥ずかしいぞ。じゃが、そこまで聞きたいと申すのなら仕方ないな。
She looks really happy to be able to talk about it. I don't think it's a good idea to tell Chikara about it following what happened yesterday. To Chamberlain?
実はな、私とスグハは、主従の関係を超えた関係になってしまったのじゃ。は？主従の関係を超えた関係？それはどういう意味ですか？もう、力は鈍いの。じゃから、私とスグハは、
No, don't say any more.
昨夜、まぐわいをしてしまったのじゃ。まぐわい？
She said it. Kissed? Yes, we kissed.
母上？母上とスグハがまぐわいをしたということは、隙をうてるということじゃ。私は、お家再興が叶ったら、スグハと夫婦になろうと思っておる。
What? Getting married?
なんじゃ、私と夫婦になるのは不満か？
That's not it. It's just kind of sudden.
急な話ではない。ちゃんとお家再興が叶ったらと申したじゃろ？
Right.
ん？力？どうしたのじゃ？そのように固まって。
I think it's a normal reaction. Oh, poor Chikara. Chikara is frozen with a piece of watermelon in her hand and isn't moving at all. That expression is actually quite comical.
嫌だな。もう、母上、またそのようなほら話で私を驚かせようとしてもダメですよ。だいたい母上とスグハが、まぐわいなどと。まことのことじゃぞ。スグハ？では、まことに？
Well, yeah, we did.
力、喜ぶのじゃ。晴れて私とスグハが夫婦になったら、スグハは力の父ということになるのじゃぞ。
What?
スグハが、父？上。
Oh no, poor thing. Chikara, I understand how you feel.
どうじゃ？来たるべき日に備えて、今のうちスグハのことを父と呼ぶ練習をしては。嫌です！これこれ、そのようなわがままを申すでない。スグハの前で恥ずかしいぞ。スグハ、すまんの。我が娘は、このように融通の利かぬ娘に育ってしまっているのじゃ。
Oh, I already knew that.
ほれ、力。そんなに恥ずかしがらずに、父上と呼んでみなさい。絶対に嫌です！誰がスグハのことを父上などと。力、母の命令ぞ。 それとも何かこの母の命令を聞けぬと申すか？それは。そうじゃろ。力は誠は物分かりの良い子じゃものな。ならば申してみー。
Chikara? You don't have to force yourself to say it.
いや、母上の命とあれば従わないわけにはいかぬ。ち
I think she snapped. Why can't you say it?
すぐは貴様というやつは
Is this my fault?
当然だろう。貴様は主従関係を超えた上に母上と夫婦になるだと。絶対に許さんからな。
Hey, wait. Who said we're getting married yet?
うるさい、うるさい、うるさい。
Whoa. Hey, isn't that a real sword?
安心しろ。生きていくのに不自由しないくらいの場所を狙って切ってやる。
What a sadist. I guess we're asking a bit much of her so suddenly. I need those parts too.
そういう問題だ。仲睦まじい光景じゃな。
And she's just loving it.
これが親子三人水入らずの姿というわけか。
I don't think that's what this is.
こらすぐは避けるんじゃない。
I'll keep running, thanks.
早くもすぐはと力はじゃれおうてる。これは親子の愛を確かめ合っている姿なのじゃな。
No, we're not. Hey, which side are you on, Chamberlain?
許さん。絶対に許さんからな。
What? That all of a sudden went pretty crazy. July 20th.
そうごは
Yes, what is it?
耳掃除をしてたもれ。
Yeah, alright. Here, place your head on my lap.
はーい。
Since that night, the Chamberlain really started to get tender with me. She won't leave me alone all day. Well, it is pretty bizarre. Before, she would sometimes show signs of affection, but never this much. I didn't know women could change this much. Oh well. She is cute like a kitty cat.
ガラガラ。母上。なんじゃ。
What's wrong?
江戸より書状が届いた。そうのは読んでたもれ。
Okay. In comparison to the Chamberlain being very friendly, Chicara, who is always in a bad mood recently, hands me the letter. Please excuse me, but I can't read.
ほう。私の父上は字もろくに読めないのか。
Don't tease me. You know that I cannot read.
まったく仕方がない。どれどれ。去る7月18日、幕府の評定所にて、老中安倍豊後守殿からの呼び出しあり。 浅野大学様、閉門の件。母上、この書状は。貸すのじゃ。
Chamberlain?
去る7月18日、幕府の評定書にて、浅野大学様、閉門の件。もうかねてよりの閉門に関しては書面。しかしながら、約領3000石は没収。その身柄は妻子ともども。妻子ともども。浅野宗家、松平秋の神に差し置かれる。
Hey, Chicara. This, what does it mean?
身柄を浅野宗家、松平秋の神に差し置かれる。それは本家に預かりの身になるということでもあり、と同時に家禄は与えられぬということ。
The estate won't be returned. So that means
もはやお家再興は絶望ということだ。
it is impossible to restore the family. Chamberlain?
しばらく一人にしてくれ。
Oh. It is impossible to restore the family. As I expected. As I expected, history cannot be changed. That means...
すぐは夕げの準備ができたぞ。
Ah. How is the Chamberlain?
母上なら縁側にいる。呼びに行ったのだが、その姿があまりにも忍びないので声をかけられなかった。
I see. As I expected, she must be very depressed.
亡き殿の人情から1年と4ヶ月。母上は同志との狭間で苦しみもだえながらも、ただお家再興を一心に奔走してきた。その夢が梅雨と消えたのだ。母上だけでなく、この私も失望のどん底に叩き落とされたようだ。
Hit rock bottom. Must be during the last year and 4 months. The radicals had been calling the Chamberlain petty names, like coward and deadbeat, behind her back. Even after all that, on the day they surrendered the castle, she lowered herself, begging 3 times to a castle inspector to restore the family. Even when she was sick, she begged the chief priest at the Onirenji temple for restoration. Not only that, whenever she had spare time, she would write letters to the head family of Asano in Hiroshima, asking them to write a letter to the Shogunate to restore the Ryako to remain. I know everything. She did everything, all of it. All in order to restore the family. To regain the honor of the late lord, Asano Takuiminakami. But now, it's all gone. All in an instant. Someone like me would never be able to understand her devastation. But at times like this, we shouldn't be leaving the Chamberlain alone.
だが母上は一人にしてくれと。
Of course she would ask that of you. But someone needs to keep her company. Even just sitting close by is enough. To make sure she understands that she is not alone. So I am going to call her. Chicara? It might take a bit of time, but would you mind waiting here for us, please?
ああ、わかった。二人が来るまでいつまでも待ってる。
Thank you.
何を申しておる。礼を申すのは私の方だ。 母上のこと、よろしく頼む。
Okay.
すが、
Yes?
お前、いい夫になるぞ。
I don't think it's appropriate to be saying things like that.
こんな時だから申すのだ。すが、お前はいい夫になる。
Chikara?
それではしっかりな。父上。
And so, a girl nearly same age as me gave me the words of encouragement. I headed for where the Chamberlain sat alone in sadness. Chamberlain? Chikara said dinner is ready.
いらぬ。
I won't take no for an answer. It's summer, so you must eat something that gives you strength.
食べたくないのじゃ。
Regarding the restoration of the family, I am very sorry for you. But I know that you have been fighting to restore the family. And it's not only me. Chikara, Kazuemon, Imoshichi, everyone that knows you knows.
私は
Yes?
私はすべての手を尽くしたのじゃぞ。白見聞役の荒木殿、榊原殿には老中にお家最高の剣を口添えしていただくようお願いした。雲林寺の誘拐殿には綱吉公の母君からの辛抱の厚い御寺院の龍光和尚にお家最高を働きかけてくれるようお願いもした。浅野本家にも数多くの書状を出した。良い感触もあったのじゃ。
Chamberlain. Tears started to run down the Chamberlain's face. The teardrops reflected the moonlight and beautifully glittered in the darkness. This person really tried everything possible to restore the family. Not only dreaming and praying for it, but went out and fought for it. In a single night, she lost not only her lord, but also her castle. And because of that, the fate of 300 servants and their families was in the palm of her hand. The ill-fated head chamberlain. She bet everything she had on restoring the family. In order to save the 300 servants and their families, and to protect the honor of the late lord, but above all, to save the Asano family. The responsibility and the pressure must have been beyond imagination.
私は江戸からの秘宝が届いたとき決心したのじゃ。
Made up your mind?
母上、松之丞、どうやらこの蔵之助、鬼にならねばならなくなったようじゃ。
殿のご切腹が決まったことにより浅野家はお取り潰しになるのは必定。そのことで家臣の者には辛い選択を迫らなければならぬと即座に悟った。
Do you mean surrendering the castle?
そしてお家再興まで苦労をかけるということもじゃ。幕府の命令に従うということは我が城を取り上げられ家臣たちに浪人になれと申すことと同じ。武士たる者にとってそれは最大の屈辱。それでも私はお家再興を必ず成し遂げ再び家臣たちを。そう思うてあの時私は鬼になろうと決めたのじゃ。 だがそれは全て無駄なことだったようじゃ。
Chamberlain.
なあ、すぐは
Yes?
お前はこうなることが分かっておったのじゃな。300年もの先の時代から来た。
What? Me traveling from 300 years into the future. Does she mean to Chamberlain? Wait, hold on there. You believe my story? The shock took me back a moment. The Chamberlain believes my story that I have traveled from 300 years into the future. When did you realize it was true?
最初からじゃ。
From the beginning?
赤穂で、スグハと私が道端でぶつかったことを覚えておるか？
Yes. I would never forget that. That was the first time I met the Chamberlain. Well, then you believed me when I first told you about myself.
いや、そうではない。スグハが江戸でのことを申したときは、ヨタ話だと思った。
What? Then why?
わからぬか？それは、お前が力という名を申したからじゃ。あの時、力はまだ松之丞という名であった。まだ松之丞が力という名になることなど誰も知らない。もちろん本人もじゃ。知っているのは名付ける私だけ。じゃが、そのことをスグハが知っておった。
Oh. That means the Lord of the Asa of Akko is in Edo right now. Right? Bring her back, hurry, or else horrible things will happen.
スグハ？お前何を申して。
Geez, if you are Kuranosuke's child, your name should be Chicara, no?
私の名前が力？おい、何のよまいごとを申しているのだ。
That's the reason why you believed me.
あとは知っての通りじゃ。スグハの言葉通り、江戸で事件が起きた。確信したのはその時じゃがな。
If so, then why have you never asked me about anything? Chamberlain, you knew that I was from the future. If you'd had asked me, or you would have known what would happen, the outcome.
聞くのが怖かったのかもしれぬ。
Chamberlain.
城明け渡しが決まってから最終的な結末は二つに一つじゃと思っていた。一つはお家再興、もう一つは仇討ち。私は公藩の家老としてどうしてもお家再興を成し遂げたかった。お家を守ってこその家老、そう先々代から教えられてきたからの。だから私はお家再興に尽力してきた。それがわずかな望みだと分かっていながら。じゃが、そう思っても心の中ではもう一つの結末、仇討ちのことが常に頭をよぎっていた。だからスグハを、お前を山科に呼んだのじゃ。
That is why?
スグハを山科に呼び、私のそばに置いておけば、私の行動が正しいのか間違っているのか、それがわかるかと思ったからの。
Well, you thought that I would speak up.
じゃが、お前は私に何も申さなかったし、顔色一つ変えることはなかった。じゃから、私の行動は、お家再興は叶うのかと思っていたわ。
I am truly sorry.
なぜスグハが謝る？
Because if I had spoken to you sooner about the things that I knew, you could have had your revenge sooner.
それは違う。
Chamberlain?
仮に お前がこたびの結末を私に話していたとしても、私はお家再興に尽力した。要するに何も変わらなかったのじゃ。私としたことがとんだ甘えん坊じゃったな。だってそうであろう。お家再興に尽力している私に向かってそれは無駄なことじゃと優しいスグハが申せるはずもない。そんなこと100も承知なのに私はスグハにすがってしまった。スグハ、すまなかったな。
Please don't apologize to me. If I had spoken up and told you everything, there were many chances. There were many chances to come out and tell you. For a year and a few months, there were many chances to talk. But a story like mine coming from 300 years into the future, I never thought that anyone would believe it. However, the Chamberlain believed in me, and had placed me beside her, asking for my opinions concerning her actions. She was so desperate as to cling to me, but I didn't. Suga... Why isn't it spoken by her? It's her. Suga, you are free to leave Yamashina. Huh?
お前は300年先から来た人間なのじゃろ。ならばこれ以上赤穂の問題に関わる必要はない。お家再興の夢がついえた今、もはや残された道は仇討ちのみ。その仇討ちに関係のないスグハを巻き込むわけにはいかぬ。お前とてお前の生きていた元の世界に戻りたいじゃろ。
My previous world. To return to that world. Back to the ordinary life. As an ordinary student. Do I really want to go back to that? I knew the answer immediately. I will stay.
ならん。
Chamberlain?
何度も言わせるな。これより先は赤穂の問題じゃ。
No, please. If you kick me out, I will not have a place to stay.
それなら心配無用じゃ。私が頼んで落ち着く先を用意してやる。
I don't want to go.
すぐ。
You are right about me wanting to go back to my previous life. But I've absolutely no clue about how to get back. Even if I leave Yamashina. This is why I have stayed here in Yamashina. And I will stay here with you.
お前、気は確かか。よいか。よく聞くのじゃぞ。仇討ちになった場合、その場で命を落とすかもしれぬのだ。たとえ仇討ちが成功したとしてもじゃ。幕府の裁きによって切腹を申し付けられるのは必定。どちらにせよ、命を捨てることになる。
Even so. Even though that may be true, I will follow you.
すぐ。
To be honest, in the beginning I wanted to run away. I wanted my old life back. Why was I sent to this world? I wanted to go back as soon as possible. That was all I thought about. That is why when you were debating whether to confine ourselves in the castle or Seppuku, I was against both plans, because I didn't want to die.
なんじゃ。てっきり私はスグハに何か意図があるのかと思ってたわ。
I am very sorry.
謝ることはない。じゃが、なぜ心変わりを？
That is because the Chamberlain and Chicara, by living with people in Akko, I started to feel that maybe it is not so bad to live here. Chamberlain? I was just an ordinary boring guy in my old life. I even stopped kendo halfway through. Everything I ever started, I stopped halfway through. Never had anything I was really passionate about. But since I have been here, I rediscovered my passion for sword fighting. And then, all of a sudden, I realized that I fit in here. This is where I belong.
それは戻るのを諦めたからではないのか？
That may be true, but there is also a part of me that believes it is okay. If a person like me could become a real samurai, simple and honest, putting pride and dignity before my own life, if only I can live like that. So,
なあ、スムハ。お前の住んでいた300年後の時代とはどのような時代じゃ？もう武士はおらんのか？
No, they are gone. People in the world I lived in no longer carry katana. And of course, there is no conflict within Japan. Everyone is living their own peaceful and boring lives.
ほう。
And the samurai class will disappear 160 years from now, along with the Edo Shogunate.
なんと、徳川家が滅ぶというのか？
Actually, they won't completely disappear, but their ability to govern the country will come to an end.
そうか。徳川も武士も両方の時代がなくなるのか。
I am very sorry. You can't believe it, can you?
いや、スムハが申すのだからそうなのであろう。しかし、徳川家がな。祇園少女の鐘の声、諸行無常の響きあり。じゃな。
Is that the tale of Haika?
どんな
Haiki?
に栄華を誇っても、形あるものは崩れる。それは徳川家もまたしかり。これは傑作じゃ。
What? Why is it a masterpiece?
そんなこと当然じゃ。今大威張りしている幕府が倒れるのじゃぞ。これが傑作でなくて何が傑作じゃ。それで300年後の時代から来たスグハは誠の武士に感化されたと？
Huh? Yes, that is true.
だから残りたい？
Yes.
ふーん。
Excuse me.
じゃが、それだけの理由だと血と残すには足りぬの。
Why do you say that?
そこはこの蔵之介に惚れてるから残りたいと申さなくては。
Well, of course that is also another reason. I am very fond of you, Chamberlain.
スグハ、顔が赤いぞ。
Chamberlain, you made me red.
そうか、スグハは私に惚れておるのか。
Yes, as I mentioned before.
そうじゃな。じゃが、私はスグハを道連れにしたくない。
Chamberlain,
そうか。
well, I think that'll be a good enough place to leave it for this episode. So, as always, this is Jeff Katie signing off. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.